Well, well, well. Would you look at that? This is the culmination of about a year's worth of work. It's totally worth it. Totally worth it. This beautiful little Royal is a 1957 Quiet Deluxe in stunning teal. And I wish it were mine. Kind of. Yeah, really, I do. I mean, but whatever. I have enough typewriters. It's okay. I don't need this one. At least that's what I tell myself. This belongs to a fella named Cody up in Montana. And man, what a lucky fella. What a patient lucky fella. He's been waiting for a year to get this thing back. Because I've been working on it in off moments, in between other projects, in between bits of life. And what a bunch of work it has been. This thing has been in more pieces than just about any other typewriter I've ever worked on. I've had the carriage off of it probably 3 times. I've had the escapement out of it. I've had the backspace mechanism torn out. I've had the platen recovered with fresh rubber. Had pieces re-chromed on it. That little piece right there got re-chromed. Had serious rust removal. There was a whole bunch of rust all up in the carriage, all in the chassis. Like, this was all rust. Some of y'all might have noticed a picture on my Instagram feed or Facebook or whatever a while back with something that looked like snot hanging off a typewriter, and that was a rust removal product. And it did its job quite nicely. Because man, what a typewriter. This thing has come together incredibly well. Clean as a whistle. Tight as a drum. And she types like a dream. I even went through and color matched to get rid of all the little pits and pock marks in the paint. You know, it's got the typical case wear at the back. Like right there, you can barely see it. And that's mostly only if you're looking for it. And who would look for it? Because this thing just grabs your eye from across the room and it won't let go. It won't let go. I gotta admit, kind of proud of it. It's one of the slickest models that Royal ever made. It's got everything. I mean, it's got just one of my favorite features. It's got the little push button lid right there. You have your touch control selector right there. You have your manual ribbon select right there, which it will automatically reverse, but should you desire to do it that way, you could. This is a custom inked blue and red ribbon because it seems appropriate for the lovely blue paint job. 3-position paper bail, one of my favorite tricks of the trade. You see that on Olympias and a couple other models, but I first came across it on the Royal Aristocrat, which is one of the predecessors to this thing, mechanically speaking. Magic margins on both sides, so you can set your margin on the fly. When it's set to 10, boom. Now we're set to 10. Pretty slick. They did an amazing job on this machine. Masterpiece of engineering. And it shows, especially shows when you use it. And the proof is in the pudding, right? So, Without further ado, we'll do a little type test for it. 1957 Royal Quiet Deluxe, serial number 3690068 in stunning teal. Particular machine types, 12 characters to the inch, which you can, if you're looking really closely, and you got a flashlight, right above that little triangle in there, it'll tell you how many characters to the inch these things type. But it's hard to spot. It's actually easier to spot if you got the machine torn down, which is when I noticed it. On the blue setting, because it is actually a blue setting, and we have a blue ribbon in there, so it's on the blue setting. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. That is some nice print. Very, very crisp. Super accurate with that new platen in there too. And nice and quiet. Lives up to its name, it's quiet, it's deluxe. It's a quiet deluxe. It's on the red setting. Now is the time for all good men to come to the aid of their country. Oh, they're country. My clumsy fingers. Country. Country! Darn you. There we go. Pretty snazzy. And just darn pretty. So there she is. After a year of slaving and cussing and fussing and crying and all kinds of drama and heartache, literally. 1957. Quiet Deluxe in stunning baby blue. So pretty. So pretty. Later.